It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the New York Giants. Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the counter, Ingram. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 13. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Trying to lay one up deep. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 40 yards.
First down, Giants.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Let's get off the field, D.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that, got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Ready? 157. Wildfield. Check 52. Mike's 57. 57's right. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Hey, Foxtrot. Get it.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Four down. Hey, number 8's coming. Number 8's Mike. Go. Motion.
Here's Jones operating from the gun. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson forced out to his left. He's going to have the first. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback will be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Barkley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Got it. Mike 57. They're going to need some therapy after this. Check.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
57's a must.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
He's not going to get me.
Now Jones. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down. So on fourth down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrick Rosas. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Rosas puts this one through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw is Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he stopped immediately there. Earl Thomas in on the stop. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
On second down now, Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Set 50, plant. Let's go. He don't know no better. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 48's the mic. Go. Watch the sled. Mike, now.
Operating from the gun, Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
It's caught by Roberts. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time, and it's 3rd and short. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper level.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. DeAndre Baker there defensively.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Hey, exit.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. This is Shepard on the catch. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Throwing on first down. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Jones now on 1st and 10. He completes it to Tate. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 8. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, high 7. 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's go.
Jones throwing on 4th down. And Tate's got it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Jones now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Switch it. Come here, switch it.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. On the catch, this is Russell Shepard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards and a Giant first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Jihad Ward able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
On the ready. Watch time, watch time. Tie in, rock, tie in. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, check. 3 down. Showing up. Get it.
To throw again on second down. Jones. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
Set 70, Indy. Me and you all day. I'm coming after you. Hey, Delta. Hey, look 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Hit it.
Now Jones operating from the gun. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 65 yards. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try to find some targets in the open field downfield.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 20. 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, 55 yards, and the Ravens have once again taken the lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today, a guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
General West.
He's back to throw. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Jones now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. They'll run with Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, it's Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Yeah. 57. Mike, 57. Hey, Zoo.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. To Boyle here over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. It's a game. I'm coming after you.
Back to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Giants, first down.
Ready. 18 Gator. Hey, Charlie.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
It's our time. It's our time. Hey, Haywood. 36. Line 36. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch 36. 36. Hey, Team 6. Get it.
To throw again. Jones. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard with 1 second remaining. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
21.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go. Let's go. That was the mic. Hey, I'm coming.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost fell schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.